要求美方立即停止干涉中国内政。
U.S. Deputy Secretary of State Wendy Sherman's visit to China and the Tianjin talks with Chinese Deputy Foreign Minister Xie Feng have ended. In this new round of face-to-face interaction between China and the United States, China has put forward 2 lists to the United States. Through the contents of the list, it can be seen that China and the United States have showdown on some key issues. Chinese Vice Foreign Minister Xie Feng stated that the talks clarified its principled stand on Sino U S relations and urged the U.S. to change its extremely wrong perception of China and extremely dangerous China policy. In recent years, the United States has begun to exhaust its tactics in order to contain China strategically, from the Trump administration's repeated sanctions on China, to passively fighting the epidemic and finally blaming China for its failure. And then after Biden took office, its leadership actively advocated the so-called competitive strategy for China. Some U.S. politicians irresponsibly unilaterally spread rumors and discredited remarks against China, inciting the anti-China sentiment of the American people. Wang Yi said,
如果美国直到今天还没有学会如何以平等的态度跟其他国家相处的话，那么中国就有责任和国际社会的好好的
In this meeting, the China proposed 2 lists. One is a list that requires the U.S. to correct its mistakes, and the other is a list of key cases that China is concerned about. The 2 lists will urge the United States to lift a series of sanctions against China and focus attention on the unfair treatment of Chinese citizens in the United States. This move by the China reflects not only a hardline attitude towards the United States, but also a reflection of China's increasing proactiveness in handling its relations with the United States, making the United States understand that China can no longer be viewed in the light of the past. Not only that, Wang Yi also clarified 3 bottom lines on how to effectively manage differences and prevent Sino-U S relations from getting out of control. First, the United States must not challenge, slander or even attempt to subvert the path and system of socialism with Chinese characteristics. Second, the United States must not try to obstruct or even fight China's development process will be interrupted. Third, the United States must not infringe upon China's national sovereignty, let alone undermine China's territorial integrity.
美方应当树立正确的合作观，不能一边寻求合作，一边损害中国利益。
China now understands that the strategy of its diplomacy with the United States is to fight when it is time to fight, and blindly compromise and make concessions cannot truly develop Sino-U S relations. The United States should sober up, and the era when it wants to cooperate while harming China's interests is over.